and welcome to the next video number 2 of the channel. This is another opening. This is going to be Scorching Skies, of course another Chinese booster box here, and as you can see, brand new sealed, of course. And again, we'll go ahead and get this open here if we can. That was kind of the one of the things I was messing around with in the last video, was actually getting the box open. But again, we do this live here, of course. And what do you expect, right? Scorching Skies. Again, I love the artwork. The bird here, pretty cool. And again, cool artwork. Everything official, everything real, of course. And so yeah, let's go ahead and get this thing open. Once again, you're probably used to seeing the English boxes, that hold the 30 plus packs. In China, they don't do that. They have the slim boxes here. But again, very cool artwork on these. Do love it. This box is actually a little bigger than the first one that we had last video. Just folding this to keep everything together, but yeah, as you can see, all fresh new product here. And maybe in the future we'll be selling some of this stuff too, like I said. And very nice, yeah, fresh packs, plastic, great. And all right, let's do these have the little helper thing to help you? No, they don't. The last packs, I figured it out about halfway through, had a little tear tab. And boy, look at the struggle just to get a pack open. But let's go ahead and see how this pack differentiates. Again, new Pokemon to me. Oh wow, these two Chinese characters here. No, you can't see those. If you speak Chinese at all, you would know that those two characters, I'm trying to zoom in here, those two characters in English are not very friendly to say to people. In Chinese, actually. Translate to GTFO, basically. And first hollow here. Very cool, very nice. Water Pokemon. And fighting Pokemon here. Very nice. Two hollows. And our trainer, of course. Okay, and so we're going to see how these packs go here. Again, these are brand new to me. Haven't opened any of these. And again, not knowing a lot of the new Pokemon, if I get a hit, I wouldn't even know. If I pulled a card that was worth $1,000, which I know these are Chinese cards, so they don't value as heavy, of course, as English cards. I wouldn't even know. I'll be looking them up after, of course, after the video. And very cool trainer here. Very cool. Again, from what I've heard, we are looking for Pokeball stuff. Oh, very nice single strike. And again, even though I do plan on selling these cards, I'm very much a collector, and anything I see that is cool, regardless of the value, I am the the type of person to keep them. I have a binder over here of Glamoras, and people are like, "Why do you collect Glamora?" And I'm like, "Well, you collect what you like, right?" I always tell people that if we're getting into this hobby necessarily to make millions of dollars, it's definitely not going to work. But you know, if you get into it to collect, collectors will always win, right? And pretty much the same with everything in life. If you get into it to collect, you'll do okay, you know. And let's see here. More. Look at Dong. Look at Dong. And like I said, I remember the original 151. Another single strike card. Very cool. Cool for me because again, they didn't have these types of things when I was a kid. And a V card. Okay. This is the Chinese character for Wong, meaning king. And very cool, very cool. A V card and a rapid strike. All right. You're probably out there thinking, what a noob. That's okay. We all start somewhere. And so yeah, if you want to like talk some stuff to me in the comments and be like, what a noob. He doesn't know anything. That's okay. You know, if you feel like you want to teach me some stuff to look out for or whatever that may be true, that's okay too. We're all here together, you know. And that's why we're doing Chinese cards here. Allow us to do a large amount of them. And yeah, all right. The what is it? A Weedle, right? Weedle from back in the day. I remember all the bug Pokemon and red and blue and yellow in those games, and so worthless. They were just so weak. Oh, there's my Lickitung buddy again, but this time he's holographic. And all right, energy, and all right, more to go. Keep pulling. And all right, I love the art of these packs. It's funny because I keep talking about the art in the video, and I'm just so impressed with the art of the new cards compared to, again, what it used to be. It's definitely is cool to see how the game has, you know, evolved over the years. You know, okay, rapid strike, another one of these rapid strike cards, holographic cards, and a Beedrill. Very cool, a Beedrill. Love Beedrill. Beedrill was on the original games. Beedrill was like one of the Pokemon where I was like, hey, let me do a challenge. I want to see how strong I can make my Beedrill. And, you know, if you remember, if you're as old as I am, in the original Pokemon TV show, the original anime, the first few seasons, whatever that may be, there was a trainer that actually, like he had a pretty strong Beedrill or something like that, and Ash used to, you know, he battled him and like struggled against a Beedrill, you know, and it's funny because in you know, essence, I guess you could say Beedrill he's a pretty weak Pokemon, right? But yeah. But no, it was fun trying to beat the game with like a Beedrill. Oh look, I like how I pull one non-hollow and then hollow at the same time. It's like, is that a good thing or a bad thing, right? Who really knows? Oh, we got something sticking together here. All right, another V card. Very nice. Wow, I like the black. How that kind of the black background here really it folds away from the red because the background is black there. Very cool. Very cool. All right. But yeah, no, just trying to beat the game with a Beedrill back in the day. You know, same thing with like Butterfree, right? You're like, let's see if I can beat the game with these very basic Pokemon. And good times, right? Good times. see here what we got. Again, if something is like super valuable, which I'm pretty sure nothing is at this point, but if something valuable comes, you guys will know it way before I do. Oh my gosh, another like Lickitung guy? Well, this is his, apparently he has an evolution now, apparently. Okay. And what is this? Very interesting, and one of the newer Pokemon that I don't know. The Kakuna. Okay, which is Beedrill's previous evolution. And yes, alright, we'll keep pulling here. And no, we don't want these videos to be too long for you guys. Maybe 10 to 15 minutes long is more than enough, right? I don't want you guys sitting here for 30 minutes with me, hearing me talk about how old I am. And very nice. Celebi. I remember Celebi was like the coolest Pokemon pretty much when I was getting out of Pokemon, like when it was beginning, you know, I was getting out of it. Celebi was like the alien Pokemon. And very cool. Purple card. I've always loved Psychic Pokemon. Psychic Pokemon were like one of my favorites for sure. Very cool. And oh, another V. Another V. Again, I love that black background. Very cool. Very cool there. Alright. Love that black background. I love because it makes everything else surrounded pop. If that makes sense there. And I'm trying to keep the area a little clean here. I know we're opening on a very black table, and hopefully you guys can see the cards very well. The other thing, of course, is I'm staring, you know, at my hands here and not at the screen to see if you can actually see everything. Probably like I should be. Oh, and look, there actually is a tear helper on these. As I said, we're learning as we go along here. Learning as we go along. You know, don't blame me too much. And all right, another a little squirrel looking guy. What? Psychic Pokemon. And then I noticed that behind these here, there's always this card that gets stuck behind. Ooh, very cool. I noticed in a lot of these like Max and VMAX cards, there is like a lot going on, a lot of color going on there. I don't necessarily know if that means that it's worth anything, but very cool, right? Very cool. Alright, and as I said, up here in the top right, if you buy any of these, there's the pull tab. Don't struggle on camera to open the first like 15 packs like me, right? And here we go. Let's see what we got here. Throw that pack up there. All right. Yes, very cool. Very cool. Again, I'm a sucker for these. I just love. I'm so easily impressed, I guess. So easily impressed with the new cards. Oh wow, what is that? That is cool looking. I love the art of that. See, even if this card is worth nothing, like to me, like that's a pretty cool card. Love the art on that. I really do. Pretty cool card right there. Really do like that. Again, like as a collector, like to me that's a cool card. Love the art. Nothing like that would have ever been done on the original 151, like back in my day, right? So, very cool. And, alright. Let's get back here. It's funny because even with, I'm trying to be as careful as possible while opening the cards. When we were kids, like we just ripped these things open, And as an adult, like, you try to be as careful as possible. And there's my Caterpie. Very cool Caterpie. Alright, and oh, wow. Another VMAX. This one's different. I also have this card in here somewhere in a different one. This one is the different rainbow color, I guess you could say. Very cool. Very cool. Alright. And that is the thing too. These the shades of just color with the new cards nowadays, how they can just change back and forth. Insane. It really is. You know, if we would have had these back then, we would have freaked out. And very cool. Alright. I don't know if I'm doing the best to show these as I was. I apologize. Trainer? Even cool, like, that's even so cool looking for a trainer, right? And what's on the back here? And trainer. And this guy, very cool. Another V card. Very nice. Love it. Alright, I'm trying to keep these together without getting anything scratched up here, so that I can get those directly into the binder fairly soon. And keep, I think we got maybe 5 packs left, maybe 5 or 6. I'll have to check here in a second. Either way, having a good time. Some more bulk. I don't know what I'm going to do with all the bulk, but we'll figure that out one of these days. Very good. Like, what is this? Like, look at this guy. Like, what is he even? You know what I mean? Oh, very cool. Very cool water Pokemon. Alright. I was never much for water Pokemon. I know it sounds kind of silly, but one of my favorite water Pokemon, of course, was Starmie. And you're thinking, why? What's so cool about a Starmie? Well, in the game, the original game, Starmie was actually kind of hard to beat in the very beginning, depending on which Pokemon you started with. And Starmie could learn some psychic moves. So Starmie was kind of like a cheat code, actually. And keep pulling through here. Another water Pokemon. And we got our fire Pokemon, Single Strike. Single Strike. Very cool. Very cool. Alright. And it's getting a little messy over here. It's getting a little messy when you get in the heat of the pulling the cards. It gets a little messy, but we're doing okay. Hands are all tore up. We're doing okay. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep pulling until it's all done. I guess that's the advantage of the Chinese cards versus the you know, the English cards. If I had to do an entire booster box, I'd have to do twice as much. But you know, it's fun. It's fun opening these packs, but at the same time, when you're doing a video, you got to keep going. There's my Weedle buddy again. My good old pal Weedle. I keep trying not to expose too early. Who is this guy again? This is the same guy. All right. And this is I've seen this Pokemon before. I think I've seen him on YouTube or something. People making fun of him. Okay. Very cool. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 packs left, right? 5 packs left. All right. And it's funny because every time I look at the art on the pack, even, isn't that pathetic when you're impressed by the packaging, even the pack art. But again, you gotta consider where we came from. You can never forget where we came from with the original 151s. So, all right, Slowpoke. Good old buddy Slowpoke. Ooh, very cool. Psychic. Again, I'm a little biased. I love Psychic Pokemon. Oh, very cool. And this is the guy. This is him, right? This is the guy on the pack. This is the guy, right? That's the guy on the pack. Okay. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I know usually when you get the guy on the pack, it's a good thing. But I know sometimes there's multiple hits of the same card. So who knows? We'll see in a second here. Very cool, though, to get that. Either way. And let's keep going here. The one thing I did notice of these cards is that they are numbered 066. You know, 066 is the, you know, of course that card 041 of 066. You know, that is how you put them in order, of course. And, so yeah. Alright, here we go again. Bam. Bam. Oh, and here's his friend. Yeah, the other squirrel guy. I have his little buddy. There we go. Very cool. I'll have to make sure that I put those together. And I don't know, I'll probably put all these in a book and kind of make them look as cool as possible in the book if I can. Who is he? Very cool. Alright, alright. I like it, I like it. Did I? Oh, I'm sorry. Messed it up. There was the trainer. Again, guys, I'm noob. Totally. We're doing it as we go along here. Very cool. Alright. And two more left. We got this one and then one more. And then we have opened a set. I'm going to remember this set. I like this set quite a bit. If I remember right, this is the newest set out. If I remember right. I know I should have looked more into that before starting the video here. But we're doing it live. We do this stuff live. And very cool. Oh, a trainer. Like a is it like a full Pokeball trainer? And then maybe something nice under here for me. Oh, another one of these guys. Is that the second or third one of like that I have? Of that type of guy. Very cool. Alright. And then last pack. Hope for something good in the last pack here, of course. And I do want to say, you know, I thank you guys for watching. If you've seen the first video, if you didn't see the first video, watch my first video. And I'm going to be putting out videos, like I said, once a week to start here. And I'll probably put up a Facebook page and stuff too for, you know, people that want to interact a little bit more directly and things like that. I'll be on all the social medias fairly soon, and we'll have everything going. But thanks you know, for your watching. And let's see here what we have for the finals. Ooh, dark. Alright, I've got one of those already. And it looks like that's it. Well, very cool, guys. Those are the cards that we got out of this set. I, you know, again, do want to thank you for watching. We'll put out more videos fairly soon. If you have any recommendations or ideas or some things you'd like to see, I think I'm going to focus on the Chinese cards for a while until I can get a good large base amount of Chinese cards set up, you know, to where I've got about 2,000 or 3,000 of them as, you know, hollows and things like that, stuff that actually, you know, looks good. and then we'll go from there. So thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and have a good day.